Trump doesn't seem to understand cause and effect. Cut air traffic controllers and planes and helicopters crashing into each other. Cuts National Weather Service, staffing, funding, uh, and then the catastrophe of the flood in Texas is not able to be uh, fully diagnosed, I guess, or word wasn't able to get out quickly enough. And I saw there was an article written, I believe, in a newspaper in Texas in early June, June 9th, I believe specifically, saying that these cuts to the staffing of National Weather Service and the agency ahead of it uh, will cause, could cause public safety, whereby we can't diagnose a weather catastrophe accurately. We don't have equipment, we don't have the staffing, and could lead to a loss of lives. And it did. The weatherman in Florida, it was months ago, had said similar thing that the cuts to National Weather Service and the agency that have it, AO, whatever it is, uh, would prevent them from using the necessary science to accurately forecast catastrophes. And he used the example of a hurricane that was headed toward Florida, and due to their science and measures, or whatever, he's saying it turned around. It wasn't going west anymore. It headed back east, and Florida wasn't in danger. Cause and effect. Uh, Guy doesn't know what he's doing. Hell, he didn't know he was doing freaking COVID. Injector ingest bleach. Maybe it'll just go away by itself miraculously. Um, by not, and then don't trust the doctors in the COVID incident. Yeah, you need to become up with a cure or a vaccine or something. Doctors don't know what they're talking about. Whoa, um, dumb motherfucker. Anyway, um, and then on to Ukraine. Yeah, dude. Now you withdraw aid to Ukraine, military aid to Ukraine, right? You announcing that, or it was announced, but Hex was announced or something. Whatever was going to go there, you stopped. You said you were going to stop it anyway. Uh, then you talked to Putin. The day after you talked to Putin, Putin bombed the shit out of Ukraine, and you and Putin talked about making musicals together and something. Now Trump's talking about we have to give aid, military aid back to Ukraine. Dude, do you know what you're doing? No, you don't know what you're doing. I don't know. You're gonna be on Ukraine side or you're on Russia side. Yeah. You're on the side of NATO or you're not. You're on the side of democracy or you're not. Yeah. Well, I just tell them to stop. He's on this day one. I'll stop the war between Russia and Ukraine. I'll tell them sternly in very serious tone, stop it, both of you. Neither one of them stopped. See what I mean? He's trying to tell Russia stop. Russia wants all Ukraine. Right? He's trying to tell Ukraine whatever Russia has taken so far, just let them have it. Zelensky said, "No, I want all of my Ukraine back," and as it was, and Putin wants all Ukraine back before it was an independent and sovereign nation. I'm like, wow. I don't know why he wants Ukraine back, but he does. But, I understand why Ukraine wants to be its own sovereign nation. I do. Trump, you don't know what side you on at all, at all, at all. Back and forth, forth and back, forth back. Oh, and the Epstein files, dude, you in that? You in that? You in that? But you guys got names and travel logs and everything. Oh, not at all. No. It is Elon. Yeah, Trump's in there. Yes, he is. Well, I'm running with names. I don't have names anymore. Okay. And Elon with the third party, the American Party. Ah, yeah, okay. So, yeah, split up the the MAGA Alliance. That'd be good. These MAGA Alliance, see, y'all some gullible, gullible individuals. Yeah. Uh, you liars. You believe the lies. You're all in on the hatred. And you lie with the lies. You're all in on the hatred. You're barbaric. You sick, sick, sick. That's 3 6. Uh-huh. And you're crumbling. Trump, your gig is running thin. Yep. Nobody believe in your bitch. Well, the Magalites believe your bitch ass. Anybody else believe in your go away, mumbling, stumbling, word slurring. Illiterate. You don't speak well. You don't write well. You putting things in quotes in your little writings. I've seen something on YouTube podcast I watch it. You put a word in quotes, it doesn't need to be in quotes. Capitalizing out things out in the middle of nowhere. And it was criticizing the thing. It says should have been a comma here, should have been a semicolon here, a dash here, yeah, a sentence fragment. You don't write well, you don't speak well. Confident and bold talking. Don't know what you're talking about at all. At all. And it becomes more apparent nearly daily. Nearly daily. Yeah. Almost a day don't go by where you look really bad. Yeah, it might go 2 days, but boy, you spirit of error. Yeah. You marginalized Republican Party, the white supremacists, and all of that. Oh. Listen, talk about your freaking deportation activities. Yeah. Oh, and then you say, well, the ones that have been here haven't been a crime. We do need to make a path for citizens for them. Oh, no, we don't. You over here, you over there, you over there, you over here. You don't know where you are. Why? Because you have no idea about anything. You listen to somebody say and you repeat it. You know, you cheers. Hey, do that. Yeah, okay. No, don't do that. Okay. Yeah. Somebody said you decisive. You ain't decisive. You are indecisive. You wish to be the center of all attention. You want to pretend in your brain that you are very smart, superior to all scientists, experts on anything. Yeah. All right. So, wait. You probably think you could be the head coach of a football team, and the head coach of a basketball team, and the head coach of a hockey team. I don't know a little bit about none of them. You know what I mean? Please. You want to talk on stuff that you don't fully understand, and your understanding of stuff, Trump, is very, very, very limited. Your depth of understanding is very limited. Your cause and effect. You don't seem to understand that what certain action would make a specific realistic reaction. Yeah, the cause, the result cause of your actions. You don't seem to comprehend or don't want to comprehend or try to pretend that the direct cause of your action won't be that cause. Put it simple. If you don't put gas in your car won't go. All right? Stuff like that. You, I ain't put no gas in my car, I don't go. And then your bagalizer believes some crap like that. That's how simplistic, that's a simplistic example of how dumb, stupid, and dangerous you are, and barbaric, and a liar, and hateful. And I'm glad to see that your shit is crumbling. I'm glad to see it. The walls of Jericho are crumbling down, whatever it is. Crumble, walls crumble. Until the next time.